you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Alisha if you're new here, and today y'all, I'm about to just share with y'all all the things that I've been purchasing from Amazon because I've been getting some great stuff for my business. So I'm a lash artist, I am a licensed esthetician, and so some of these things are like specifically to those fields, but then some of these things are just for my treatment room in general. So if you're interested in seeing some of the things that I purchased more recently, then definitely keep on watching. All right, y'all, so I'm going to get into the items that are not really specific to lashing or esthetician, but some of the things that I bought for my actual room. So the first thing that I got, or the first thing that I want to show you guys, are these floating shelves that I purchased from Amazon. So if you've been following me, then you know I just recently did my treatment room, which is where I'm at right now. And so I'm still in the process of getting together like my decor and really figuring out how I want things to go. And so I don't really know where I'm gonna put these just yet, but I thought they were super cute for maybe retail or just maybe for some decor. And so what I like about them are the shelves are a little deep, so I can fit things here, maybe some candles or some plants, or I can use these to put some of the retail that I'm gonna be selling on display, like my skincare, lip gloss products, whatever the case may be. So like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them just yet, but I purchased them on Amazon and I'm excited to figure it out and finally get this room complete. All right, and then next I'm gonna show you guys these spray bottles that I purchased. So I bought these in a pack of 4, and I actually use these to put like my liquid products in here, my cleaners, this one is my alcohol. And so as you can see here, I have it labeled, and this is the alcohol. And so I just like the fact that these are sleek and everything is uniform and very organized. And so I can just grab this and see like what's on here. And I just think it just levels up the aesthetic in my room. All right, and then next we have these black glass dispensers. This also came in the pack of 4. The spray bottles are plastic, by the way, and then these are glass. And so I use these for my oils, like my massage oil, or this one is my facial oil. And so as you can see here, I have it labeled. And yeah, I just think it looks really nice, really sleek. It's a matte black, and so it just looks cute in the treatment room. Like I said, as I'm trying to figure out my decor and things of that nature, I felt like these were perfect to go in here. And because I just like the way these look versus having everything in like its original bottle. So that's just me. They were super cheap, but super cute on Amazon. And actually this one dropped, I think once or twice, and it hasn't broken. So very durable as well. Okay, next I have this water bottle. And so this isn't just any water bottle. I mean, it looks like any water bottle, but for me, I like it because the protective sleeve is on the bottom as well. So it's an actual glass bottle. What I like about it is like during a service, if I want to take a drink of water, then usually if I have just like my glass bottle, then when I put it back on my lash card, then you can hear it. And so I don't like that. For me, it's just the vibes. And like most of the time my clients are sleeping. Same thing with just a plastic bottle, like in its original container. When you drink it, you know, the plastic makes noise. And so it's just something small that I just decided to just purchase just because I wanted to make sure that even if I'm taking a drink while my client is asleep, they can't hear me and they're still at peace. And then also, if you care, this is BPA free. And then it is also a glass made from sustainable and raw material, and it's 100% recyclable. So I just wanted to share that if you're into that sort of thing. And then I also like the bamboo at the top, and then this also has like the silicone like insert, so it just goes in really nicely, and then it won't spill either. So love that about that. All right, and then next for my actual room, this actually came today, so it's not open yet. So I'll leave a picture of like the Amazon listing on the screen, but this is a spray mop. And so I decided to go ahead and purchase another one just for my treatment room because if you don't know, I am home-based. And so sometimes it's pretty annoying. And then sometimes, quite frankly, I'm just too lazy to go upstairs and get my mop that's like all the way upstairs to come down here and mop. So I just wanted to get something that was specific for my room. That way, before and after my work day, then I can come down here, mop up the floor, clean up, and I don't have to worry about dragging, you know, my big vacuum or my mop down here. So I decided to get that. And this one comes with, I think it comes with 3. Yeah, these come with 3 washable microfiber pads. And so that was another thing that made me want to get this one because the microfiber pads are washable. Some of the ones that I saw, they're not washable. And so I just feel like it can get really expensive when you throw out the microfiber pads and you need to buy more. So I just like the fact that these come with 3 and I can wash them and reuse them as well. And then as you guys saw on my bottles, I have them labeled. So I actually use my Brother P-Touch label maker to make all of the labels for pretty much everything that's labeled in my treatment room, and not even in my treatment room, even some of the things that's like in my pantry, then I use my label maker. I love it because It doesn't need a charge. It does come with batteries, and I just like it because you can really customize what your labels look like. So they don't all have to look the same. For these particular ones, as you can see, I use the one that's underlined, but there are tons of options in this thing that you can use to really customize your labels. So I love this thing. And I know it's pretty obvious, I don't think I mentioned it before in this video, but everything that I have will be linked down in the description bar individually. But you can also check out my Amazon storefront, and that has like everything that I've ever purchased from Amazon, either personal stuff, things for my kids, fashion, whatever. You can find that stuff in my Amazon storefront. All right, and then also just for my room, I actually have a ton of these. I have the acrylic tissue box. And so this is the one that I have. And so I like the bottom is magnetic, and so you open it and like refill everything in the bottom. And so this is just what I keep my gloves in. So during my treatments, I can just easily grab some gloves to put them on before I do a waxing or anything that I might need gloves for. All right, and then I think that's it for just the basic stuff. Next, I'm gonna talk about things that are specific to like the lash artist in me. So the first thing I wanna talk about are these lashes. Okay, so I use the T-Dance lashes, and as you can see, actually, I think I purchased like 8 of them, but the other ones are already put up on my lash tray. So yeah, some of these are classic, and then some of them are volume. I love them both. They're volume fan like butter. I absolutely love that about these lashes. And then also I like the fact that they hold a curl. I like how dark they are, but they're not like shiny dark like plastic. They're dark like they just give drama and volume and all of those things. So I really love these lashes, and they do come in different curls. I right here have mostly CC curl, but I like their other, oh, this is a D curl, and I like their other curls as well. And like I said, some lashes that you find on Amazon, they will lose the curl after a while. Like your clients will come back after, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and it's like, what happened to the curl? So no, these will keep a curl in. They're super affordable, so really can't go wrong with that. Okay, and so next we have these tape dispensers. They came in a pack of 2, so this is what they look like. They're just clear, and then they do have different colors in these. I just got the one that's like a cream color. Now what I really like about these is that you have 2 varieties of like the teeth that cut the tape. So at the top here, these are like bigger, as you guys can see, but you can take this thing out and flip it around, and then I actually did that for this one, and so the teeth are smaller up here. So it's up to you if you want like a bigger zigzag cut or if you want a smaller one. It really doesn't matter for the lash artist. I personally just prefer the smaller teeth, so I swapped it out, and then yeah, I was able to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of tape on here. This blue one is bigger, so you can actually probably fit 6 smaller rolls on here if you want. But like I said, they come with 2, and they're actually really, and they're stackable just like that. So it looks really cute like on my lash stand, but I only use the one. I just really feel like I didn't need 2 of them, but I don't know, I'm gonna keep it because later on down the line, I may decide that I wanna use them both. And then right along with that, I did purchase some more tape. So I use several different types of tape, but I needed some more clear tape because I use that for when I take my clients' lids up for lash extensions. If they have like oilier skin and my other tape isn't sticking, this tape usually will still stick. And so I purchased this, and I actually have used it for quite a few clients so far, because it comes with 9 rolls. So I wanted to use it for a little bit just to make sure that it actually stuck before I either threw it away, sent it back, and even talked about it in this video, because I definitely don't want to recommend to you guys something that doesn't work. And so I have used this tape, and it does stick really well. It doesn't stick too much to where it pulls your client's like skin off, but it sticks enough to hold up the lid if that's what you're using it for. So all right, and then I had actually ran out of these. This is probably like my 4th pack of these. The dental bibs, I use these to put down before my clients lay down on my lash bed, just to protect the bed, and also just because I feel like it's more sanitary, I just throw these away. So this comes in a pack of, what is this? 50. This comes in a pack of 50, and they do have different colors. I usually use pink, but the last time I decided to get white, and I actually like the way that it looked in my room, so I'm gonna continue to purchase the white. All right, and then the next 2 things that I got are these 2 pillows for my clients. So It's the comfort for me. I just always want to make sure that my clients are comfortable, and this has been a game changer. Like some of my clients will walk in and they will grab their little pillow and put it right behind their back. So normally my clients use this one to put underneath their backs because they are laying flat for an extended amount of time, and so this just kind of relieves the pressure when you put it on your back, and it also like supports the arch in your back. So I like this one, and I also like that you can take off the outer layer and you can wash it, and so that's what keeps it nice and sanitary. And then I also use it for when I'm doing my bedding for my facial clients as well. And then this one is another one that I use. So when I'm doing a facial, mainly like back facials, then I'll put this down and then their feet can rest on this when they're on their stomach. But then some people have also used this underneath their legs, like underneath the knee area on their legs, just to kind of elevate their legs just a little bit. I do have a bigger one, but it's not in here right now. I bought that thing a long time ago. So yeah, these are just small things that I purchased just to kind of level up the client experience. Like I said, my clients are typically laying on my table for at least an hour, and so I just want to make sure that they're comfortable at all times. And so these are definitely two inexpensive investments that I made in my business, and I can definitely tell that my clients do appreciate the fact that I think about their comfort. So yeah. All right, and then the next few things are really specific to like aesthetics and being an esthetician. And so the first thing that I want to show you guys are these sample jars. And so I like to give my clients samples of any like skincare products that I'm using on their skin during their facial. So like a cleanser, if I am recommending them to use a cleanser, then I can give them a sample just for them to use for a little bit. That way we can see if their skin likes it, we can see if they like it, and then if they do, then they'll come back and purchase the big bottle. So this comes in a pack of 50. I chose to get the ones with the black top, and then I like that they also come with the label on here, so I can mark up whatever it is that I'm giving my clients. Sometimes I do give them 2 and 3, maybe even 4 samples at a time. So just to be able to write a tiny description on here, what they are, and then if I can put PM on here or AM just so that they know like when they're supposed to use it for their skin. I just think it also helps to kind of level up my business as an esthetician because it shows that I care about my clients. It's not all about the money. Like I do want to see those results, the same results that they want to see. And so it's like, okay, you want to try something out, then I'll get these small sample jars. They can try it out. And like I said, most of the time they like them and they come back and purchase the big bottle. So yeah, I thought these were great, and these were like $6 for 50. So not a whole lot of money, but these go a long way when it comes to like the client's experience. All right, and then next on Amazon, I got my high frequency machine. And so this particular one does the neon gas as well as the argon gas. I'm not gonna get into the specifics because if you're an esthetician, you know. But this comes packaged like this. Here's all like the paperwork and stuff. And I've actually used this quite a few times already, but I just keep it like in here just to keep it safe. But this is the base, and then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different wands. And so I actually use this on myself. I've used it on my scalp, and I've actually used it on my face, and I use this on all of my acne clients when they come in for their facials because you know how it helps with like the bacteria and stuff. It really helps with acne, and so I really like this, and I was happy to find a really good one on Amazon. So if you're interested, this brand right here, which will be linked down below, is a really good brand to invest in for your business. All right, and then I also got this dehumidifier from Amazon. This actually just came in the mail like yesterday or the day before yesterday. So I've actually started using it already just to make sure it works. So as you can see, there's water in here. In my treatment room in the summertime, it gets really humid in here. And so the dehumidifier that I had before was really, really loud. It was so loud. And so I just pulled it out for the first time, I think like earlier this week, and I noticed that it was so loud. So I was like, okay. So at that time I was just running it like in between clients or like before my clients would get here, and then I would turn it off because it was so loud. So I just went straight to Amazon and I was like, listen, I need to find one that is quiet. So I found this one, and it is quiet. It does make a small humming sound as it's like collecting the water that's in the air, but that does not bother me nearly as much as my other dehumidifier was. And if you're a lash artist, you already know how important the humidity is to your glue. And so I thought this was a really good investment too. It's very affordable, and then it also, it's not plugged in right now, but it also has like a very mild like light down here. I think it's like 5 or 7 different lights that come on, so it's actually pretty cute too. And so this, I thought it was nice because it's black, it's sleek, it matches with the aesthetic in my treatment room, and most importantly, it's effective. And so like I said, as you can see, it already started collecting water that's in the air, and I have my hydrometer over there just letting me know what the humidity levels are at all times. So if you need a dehumidifier and you have a small space, that's one thing too. This is for like smaller spaces. So before I was working out and I had like I have a bigger space down here in my basement that I was working in. So that's why I needed a bigger dehumidifier. But once I came here in this small space, then I decided to purchase this one. And like I said, I tried it out for a few days first just to make sure that it works and it was effective. It was pulling out the water in the air, and it definitely is. All right, y'all, so I had to change scenery really quickly because there's 3 big things that I want to show you guys that I wasn't really able to just bring over to where I was sitting at. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this big tripod right here. So this isn't just any tripod, y'all. This tripod, first of all, is really big, but it's actually very durable. And then you can also make it smaller as well. But what I like about this is how the arm extends right here. So this is really good when you are trying to film content for lash extensions, facials, I mean anything honestly. So this kind of goes over my client, so I can adjust this to get whatever angle I want to get. And so what I like about it is that it adjusts so many different ways. It can go up, it can go down. So there's all these little knobs and things right here that you can adjust to make it capture whatever angle that you're looking to capture. So I love this. This thing was a lot more expensive than my other tripods, but it's definitely worth it. Like the other ones don't even really stand a chance when it comes to the flexibility of this particular model. But if you're trying to capture any type of content, this is the one that I recommend you get. Okay, and I've had several. I've literally had several tripods, but this is my favorite one by far. And I can definitely tell that the quality is way better than my other tripods that I have. All right, y'all, the next 2 things are like my favorite purchases probably this year because it took me a long time to find a really good steamer. So I searched high and low, finally found a good one. I purchased this, and one, I just love how sturdy it is. And then this is also a quiet one, so it's not loud. It doesn't have that ticking timer that I see a lot of people talk about in like some of the reviews for other steamers. And then what I really love about this is that the mag light is included for one. But it's also detachable, so you can take this top part off and take off the mag lamp if you're not needing it in that moment, or if you feel like it's taking up too much space, whatever the case may be. I keep mine on, but I just like the fact that I have that option to take it off if I need to. And then this thing, it twists around. You can, you know, position it however you want to position it. And then this one also has the UV light on it as well. So I know some of the steamers that I saw, only like some of them were just steamers and they didn't have the UV. And so I wanted one that had the UV on there as well. And then also the water that you put in here is just tap water. So you don't have to worry about keep buying like the still water. It actually says it like on the instructions to purchase or to use tap water for this machine. And so that keeps your cost down as well, because sometimes just buying those jugs and just running through them, depending on how often you do facials, it can get a little costly. And so I like the fact that I use tap water for this, and I don't know if it cleans it and purifies it, whatever the case may be, I don't know, but it uses tap water and I'm not gonna argue with it. All right, y'all, and then last but not least, I wanna show y'all my hot towel warmer. So y'all, I was using one that was, I'll put it on the screen. I was using one that was like a little bowl and the towels went in there, but it was so loud. Like the ticking was annoying. Like it would tick when it was on and I couldn't turn it off because then the steam would stop. So I hated that one. I hated using it. I just felt like it really impacted the client's experience. Like I said, my clients or anybody's clients, like when they're getting facials, you know, they're probably sleeping. And so just to have this ticking in the background was so annoying. So I'm super happy that I found this one. This one also has the UV light, and here's the on button as well. And then I like how spacious it is too. So it has 2 trays here, and so I can fit quite a few towels in here. And then down here is where the water collects. And so I love this thing, and I'm so happy I got it. And I really love the fact that it heats up so fast. Like I don't have to come down here hours before a facial client. I can come down here as I'm getting ready, put my hot towels in, and by the time I get started with my service, the towels are warm. So that's what I really, really like about this thing. So yeah, this is like one of my favorite investments. Not gonna lie. All right, you guys, so that's it for today's video. I do hope that you liked this video. I hope that you found some things useful that you can use for your own business, whether you're a lash artist, esthetician, whatever the case may be. So like I mentioned before, all of the links for everything that I just mentioned today will be down separately in the description box, but you can also shop my Amazon storefront. That link will be down there as well, where you can shop all of the things. So if you like this video, definitely give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.